guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Andrea. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. If anybody caught my video yesterday, I was doing a react to Amberlynn's Q&A. I could not get through, I think maybe more than 11 minutes of it. I was irrationally angry. I wanted to throw my laptop through the window because she's so full of shit, and her smugness and her she drove me crazy. I was irrationally angry. I can't with her, but I have had a nice night's sleep. I have had 12 cups of coffee, and I'm going to react to the ass end of that same Q&A because I couldn't get through it. And I'm gonna really try hard not to nitpick and be petty, and I'm going to try to remain calm. I'm going to try. Keyword try. So, ass end of it. There we go. What the heck, Andrea? Be patient with me. I'm freaking old. Hello, Andrea. Okay, there we go. Like I said, she drove me nuts yesterday, but I'm going to try to remain calm. So here we go. Amber, here she is. Oh my God, please don't piss me off. Let's begin. And I'm gonna speed her up because she talks slow as hell.
I just want nothing but the best for Tammy. I want Tammy Slayton to be a success story, because now that right there would inspire thousands of people, and I would be one included for sure. You stated before that when you binge, you're not in a good headspace. So I'm wondering what's bothering you so much. Yeah, really good question. I do tend to binge more when I am in a bad headspace. I haven't really been taking my medicine right, and I know I come on here and I seem to say that a lot, but I think you guys can
I'm not gonna say anything.
notice I do so much better when I'm taking my medicine.
How the hell would we know when you take it or don't? And I'm always wondering what the hell you have going on throughout your day that you can't remember this. I don't get it. What do you have going on? You don't have any kids, you have no job, you have no hobbies other than, I don't know, Lego once in a while. Other than that, why is it so hard to take your medication?
I take medicine for anxiety, obviously my estrogen pill I have to take, and the main thing I feel like that's really messing with me is my mood stabilizer, because I am bipolar. So when I'm not taking those three things and I'm not taking them right,
Why aren't you?
like I've gone a week without taking a single one. Like, do not look at me as a role model. Like, please, if you are prescribed medicine,
don't worry, we don't.
Take it right. I'm sorry if I keep messing with my hair. My hair is actually really annoying me today. So that is like the biggest thing. And then there's just like some things going on in my real life that are just like stabbing holes in my little happiness balloon, and it's like taking the air out of my happiness balloon, if that makes sense. So yeah, I do have some things going on, and my eating, I feel like, kind of reflects on that. So thank you for asking.
Always an excuse.
Sorry, like my answer can't be more descriptive, but that's pretty much the gist. Amberlynn, if you have narcissistic tendencies, then you are in fact a narcissist. No, that's literally not how it works.
Breathe.
So now that you have lost some weight and you talk a lot about 2019 being the hardest year, can you tell us some things that you haven't told us before?
Every year is her hardest fucking year. Every year.
About being at your heaviest weight. Oh boy. There's quite a few things that I could tell you guys, but I'm not sure if I'm comfy enough doing that. But there's one thing that to me, okay, no, there's two things. There's two things I'm gonna tell you.
Oh shit. I caught somebody's very short compilation to this, and if this is when she turns on the crocodile tears, the fake waterworks, I'm gonna lose my shit. I don't believe the tears for 1 second. Like I've mentioned before, I have watched her for a long time, and I'd say the maybe first 2 cycles I watched her through, I was one of those dummies that was always encouraging her and defending her, and then I had people like jumping on my back about it, like, you just don't know her, and I'm like, dang man, people are kind of mean to this chick, but I don't believe shit she says. She's so full of beans. So please, that to me like should have been a wake-up call, besides me getting diagnosed with cancer. The first thing is
It's pretty bad, but not as bad as the other thing I'm about to tell you guys, which I don't even know. Should I tell you guys this? Ew. So the first thing is, which this has been on my mind lately actually, because in bed now, like I'm rolling around, I'm plopping, jumping. Like I'm just like, I feel like a completely different person. It is.
There's way too many it's too descriptive. I don't know. It just all sounds so made up.
So weird. And I know I'm down only like 80 plus pounds.
It is very weird that a 31-year-old has to flex that. What else would you do?
But it feels like I'm down a couple hundred. And I know a lot of people are like, how come you act like you've lost so much weight when you haven't? It's just how it feels. It's literally how it feels. It's so very non-scale victory. Like, okay, yeah, cool. I'm down over 80 pounds, which feels fucking amazing. But it feels like I'm down like 300. Like, it is so weird. I can't quite
Girl, stop.
explain it. I'm living for it though, and it excites me to lose more.
This bitch is proud of any little stupid thing she...
But anyways, okay, back to what I was saying. So I'm like flopping around in bed. I'm doing the do. Like, I'm a normal person.
Why are you flopping around bed?
In bed. Like, I'm sleeping on my side. I'm sleeping on my back. I'm rolling around like a damn basketball, okay? But at my heaviest, I could not roll onto my side.
What is she talking about?
I just couldn't. I don't know why. I mean,
because you are the world's laziest human being. How about that?
I know why, like fat as fuck, hi, but I don't understand why it was so difficult. Like I literally couldn't do it. So I was always sleeping, sitting up, which now.
So yesterday's video that I did, same upload of hers, but this is part 2. I think I was on literally number 7. I'm going to continue the countdown with this video.
I sleep in every way, every which way, besides on my stomach, preferably on my back, of course, propped up a little bit. But it's like, I can't even imagine being that person anymore.
I do feel like she's really desperate for views at this point. Although I did mention yesterday that her subs are up, which mind blown. Don't know how that's happening.
Like, it's so weird. So the other thing,
like, it's so weird. You're 31. Like, why would that be weird?
Which I'm very, 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 very nervous about sharing because I know who's watching. Some horrible people. And I'm never gonna...
You're a horrible people. You are a horrible people.
Live this down. But I'm sharing this because not only am I proud of how far I've come in the middle of all my trolling. Okay, yes.
This is it. Here come the crocodile tears. Jesus. Don't believe it, people. Don't fall for it.
I troll. Whatever. Trollin has entered the chat. Trolling is fucking fun, okay? Like, I am obsessed with being the troll queen. Like, literal trollin entered the chat. But in the middle of all that...
Literal trollin. What?
I am making progress in areas that you guys can't see. Areas that I don't talk to you guys about. So, now that we're here...
But you'll go on and on about your stupid hair, your curls in your hair for fucking 30 minutes. But you don't tell us about progress you're making. Makes sense.
I shower every single day.
What the? Duh.
I honestly love showering. I love feeling the water just run down over me. I love singing in the shower. Singing in the shower. And the fact that
I said I was going to try not to nitpick, so I'm just going to let that go.
I can sing in the shower, let alone sing Skyscraper by Demi Lovato and like not be out of breath while hitting those high ass notes just goes to show like, wow.
This girl is fucking trolling. She has to be. Why are we talking?
Okay. You're doing your thing, Amberlynn. So being able to do that with literally no issue.
I love when she talks in third person like she's a fucking Kardashian.
Like, I'm able to clean my body with no issue. I'm able to stand with no issue. Like, I'm just like a normal person in the shower, besides like I'm fat and all.
The fuck you are. You are not a normal person.
But I know people think that like I don't shower like a normal person, but I promise you, I literally do. And the reason why I'm mentioning this is because in 2019, oh my God, I don't even think.
Oh my God.
Okay, so pretty sure the only people who know this is 2 people. My ex and my current girlfriend. Yeah, like I had roommates then and I don't even think they knew this. So, oh God.
Or gave a shit.
God, do I want to share this? I'm like, I'm actually nervous.
Here we
I'm
go.
nervous is what it is. So.
Everything makes you nervous. Everything.
I couldn't shower at all. There was a large portion of 2019, if not the...
And remember when people would call her out on it and she would insist that that was bullshit. Insist.
The whole 2000...
And this is why people don't care for her. She waits for a little bit and then she'll admit like a year later in a different video, okay, remember when you guys were saying that? Okay, it was legit true.
19, where I literally couldn't shower. Oh my God, okay.
We've got to be at least up to like literally number 13, at least.
I bathed in bed. I bathed in bed.
I think you could shower, but at that the shower you had there, it was different than the shower you have now, because the one you have now has a curtain so you can get in. But the old shower was a door, so obviously you were too wide to fit in it. Other than that, you had a problem getting into it. But you could very easily shower, but you're fucking lazy. You're lazy.
That's so hard to say.
Nope, I'm not buying it. Take them to somewhere else. Fake, fake, fake. Desperate for views.
Ooh, okay.
I know I sound like an asshole, but I've seen this all before. It's all lip service.
So, I'm sharing this because I'm proud of how far I've come. And
Oh my God.
I don't know who's watching me right now, but if you're bathing in bed, or if you
These were all your choices, and you still choose to not go to therapy.
can only shower for a couple minutes because it hurts to stand,
No, you're lazy.
things can change.
This is
Like,
sped up.
in 2019, I honestly thought that was it. Like, this was my life. And Becky and I promised not to talk about each other, but like, she was there for me through it all. And it's like, so grateful that she loved me unconditionally like that, because you guys, I hated myself so much. Like, I wanted to literally end my life so many times in 2019.
I don't buy this. No. Obviously, we can't dispute it, and we're insensitive if we question it, but I don't buy it. Speaking as a person who has had dark thoughts in her past, and not everyone deals with it the same. I totally get that. Totally get it. But when you're so desperate and you're in such a place like that, you will do anything. You will talk to anyone to get you out of that place. And she does absolutely zero. She just uses it as clickbait. She uses it for sympathy. She loves to play the victim. And like I said, and I'm going to keep saying it, we can't dispute it because we're not actually in her head. And if we do dispute it, if we say anything against it, we're insensitive. So, nope, sorry, not buying it. Think you're full of shit.
It was a rough.
People are going to probably come at me for that, but like I said, I've been there, and the fuck if I was picking up a camera to monetize how bad of a headspace I was in. No, this is bullshit.
Rough time. But yeah, I would bathe in bed, and
Liar.
it wouldn't even be frequently. Wow. Okay. So.
Wow, you're so full of
That's why,
shit.
like, when I compare myself to 2019 Amberlynn, you guys are just like
Again, third person. Here we go.
seeing like a little bit of a surface level thing. Like, oh, Amberlynn doesn't do poop bun all the time anymore, or she's not eating whole rotisserie chickens anymore. You guys see it very like surface level, but there's so much like deeper, so many things that I haven't shared, and I've never wanted to share. Like, I never thought I would share this, to be honest.
The fuck you didn't. Shut up.
But I would bathe in bed, and like Becky would get a like container, and she would put hot water and soap in it for me, and I would tell her to leave the room, and I would do what I could.
I'm not buying the
I know there's a lot of
tears.
like rumors that Becky helped me bathe and stuff. No, only after my hysterectomy.
The fuck
But
is the difference?
I wouldn't let her. I was ashamed. I would cry the whole time.
Oh,
like, it was
God.
just like, so now me standing in the shower with the water running down and like me singing, like, it's a whole aspect of my day that like I used to want so bad.
Move it along.
Oh my God. Like, people take that shit for granted. Like, just like little things like that, like completely take that shit for granted. And I never want to take that for granted ever again. And I never want to go back to that spot. Like, I can never go back there.
No.
Never.
Not
Oh my
buying
God.
it.
I'm so sorry, you guys. I was not expecting this.
Oh God,
let's
shut-
just, like, move
I'm
on.
sorry, but I have never had a little breakdown and then giggled afterwards. What the fuck is that?
Aren't you self-conscious about your legs? Do you bear them for each girlfriend? Are you only modest,
That I don't care about.
parentheses, embarrassed
Who cares?
toward the public? I am modest, embarrassed. I like how you worded that. With everyone, I am very self-conscious with my legs. If I had to choose like a least favorite body part, without a doubt, my calves, probably because of my lymphedema. I've always had big
I
calves,
wouldn't have
but
answered that.
obviously lymphedema made it.
We all have our insecurities. I mean, if you don't, you're lucky. But I think most of us can say we have a lot of insecurities. So
a million times worse. Like, I hate it. I hate it so much. Oh my God. My girlfriend obviously has seen my legs, obviously, and she's just very sweet. She loves everything about me. She doesn't judge me. She's not a shallow person. She thinks I'm beautiful. And when she says it, like, I actually believe her. When you started Weight Watchers this past week, did you use your all-time high weight or your current weight to determine your allotted points?
who cares?
I actually used my current weight. Can you imagine your life where you are 200 pounds or less? Is it possible that on a subconscious level, you don't want to lose the weight? And if so, why do you think that is? So on a subconscious level, I definitely do want to lose the weight. I can't imagine.
I mean, I have a theory. It's not really important to her to lose the weight because I think in her mind, and I've said this before, in her mind, Amber is like a gajillion times better than where her family has been or is currently. I mean, she's making more money. She's in a nicer place. She doesn't have any kids. You know, she supposedly graduated high school. So I think in Amber's pea brain, she's already, you know, better than the average person that she knows. So why bother getting any better? You're pretty damn good now.
Imagine myself.
Just my opinion.
Being in the 200s at all, let alone below 200. If I like was in fairy tale
If you do get below 200s, you're still a jerk.
land and someone asked me what is like your ultimate weight loss goal, I would love to be in the 100s. 199. Can you even, what? I feel like any smaller than that, I would look sick. I have seen people who were my size once, then they got into the 100s and they kind of look sick, which is really odd to me because like, don't you think losing all that weight would make you look healthy? I don't know. So I don't want to like look sick. I want to feel healthy and be healthy. My brain, I don't think has like the strength or the capacity to even remotely imagine myself being that small. Like I literally can't. What do you think about Dana's weight loss success? I am so happy for her. Honestly, Dana, if you're watching this, freaking love you and I'm so proud of you.
What is the, I need to find out which YouTuber she's been watching a lot lately where she's this is her thing, because before she would just do this. I don't know, it's so nitpicky and so trivial and little, whatever. But she does this, like I've noticed certain words she uses that Trisha Paytas uses, certain behaviors, certain little quirky things that Trisha Paytas does. She does it too. Just I'm wondering who does that.
Weirdly enough, like side note, Dana and I have gotten so much closer after the breakup. It's so weird. I honestly never would imagine that would happen. Okay, so this is the last question I'm gonna do. If you hated Kentucky so much as you always complained, but stated you were only there for Becky, then why didn't you and your girlfriend move somewhere else? I personally am not ready to leave this apartment. I love it here, but I know that I just don't belong in Kentucky. I feel like it's gonna be so hard, but I feel like it's time for me to move on eventually. So I did want to stay for another lease term because I do like this apartment. Like I feel comfy here. Like I've made it my home, and I don't know, right after like a breakup and then finding love again, like it was just a lot at once. And I was like, okay, do I really want to move right now? But when I do move again, it will be to a different state. Where? Currently don't know.
I miss the punchlines a lot in her jokes. I must miss them. I'll be moving to another state and then giggle. I miss the punchlines. I don't give a shit what her answer is to this. I'm going to end it there because I don't believe shit she says anyway. I personally, just my opinion, think that even if she wanted to move out of state, she physically can't do it. She's too fucking lazy. She is the world's laziest human being. And that's just my opinion. But wow, yeah. Yep, I'm going to reiterate this. I don't believe the crocodile tears. I think she's full of beans. I have seen the waterworks way too many times to fall for it again. I don't feel sorry for her. She's a prisoner in her own body because she chooses to every single day. And if somebody could please explain to me what the fuck she meant in her last upload when she kept you. I know what the word actively means, but I didn't understand. Is it like a term, a popular term now? I didn't understand when she kept saying, like, she said, I actively got up at 9 o'clock and I actively chose to eat such and such. What? What does that mean? I don't know. Some of the weird shit that comes out of her mouth, I think she either hears from other YouTubers that are on a weight loss journey or she hears on TV. I don't know. It's weird. Actively got up at 9 o'clock. I won't even point out the fact that I have already been up on most days for 3 hours at 9 o'clock. But hey, that's just me. I like to get up early, even when I try not to. I just do. So anyways, that was it. I got through it. I'm not as angry as I was yesterday, but nonetheless, I had a lot of coffee, so I'm in a better place today. Still don't believe her bullshit. Anyways, if she comes out with more bullshit today, I'll be back tonight. Bye, guys.